Welcome back, everybody, to Foundations. Alright, guys, so a lot has happened on stream lately, so I gotta kind of go over and refresh you guys on what happened with the place and everything that's changed. But before we do that, I wanted to let you guys know that we are looking for people to actually join Foundations. So if you're a content creator and you're looking for an SMP to play on, please reach out to us, join our Discord, and you just might have the chance to join the world and play along with us and create this city and even more than that. We're looking for people that are dedicated to content creation and that are dedicated to their builds, that always want to go bigger and better than previous. So if that sounds like you and you want to join this and join our culture and see what you can put into the world, then go ahead and reach out to me on Discord or in the server, and we can go ahead and talk about you joining us. All the links will be in the description, so if you guys need anything, go down there and check it out and you should be good. So firstly, obviously, this building's here. It wasn't here before. This is our iron farm that we were working on in the last episode, and as you can see, it's up there. It needs to be fixed. It doesn't work fully yet, but it does work if I go up there and reset it. So that building came out really well, and I think honestly it looks amazing. I love the vines on it and everything, and yeah, I think it came out really good. It looks pretty run down, and I really like how it came out. And then another obvious thing we changed was just all the roads here. So let me show you the grid pattern that we have going on for the city here. Yeah, so we've built quite a few more roads, and we are ready to expand. Right here is where our next building is going to be. We're going to put a big brick building there, actually. So we've got all these resources here ready to build this next building. And I'm actually really excited for this. I think this is going to look awesome here. We'll be able to expand the city. Another thing we did was actually make the lighthouse as tall as it needs to be. So that's the height that it's going to be. And we actually are changing it from a lighthouse to an actual rocket. So it should look something like this. And we're gonna actually change it to a rocket. So that's what the top is gonna look like, given that lighthouses and rockets kind of look the same, or at least this one does. So we're gonna change it to a rocket, and that's what we decided to go with. It looks like we've got a friend here. What you got for me? Anything cool? Not really. Nothing that I need necessarily. But yeah, guys, if you want to catch up on any of this stuff here, just go back and you can watch the streams. You turn them on while you're going to bed or something, and just let them play. Pretty good streams, and I think you guys will enjoy them. But enough with that. What are we gonna do today? So yeah, guys, today I think I actually want to start expanding Zero Labs here, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start making the little plaza area, and then we'll start the structure of where the tower will be, and so that can, start towering up and whatnot. So in order to do that, we're gonna need more quartz, so we're gonna have to go down and trade with the villagers first. We also do have a couple of shulkers full of them right here, but we might need some more later on, so I'm still gonna trade with them. Okay, so I got the center, but I think what I'm gonna do is make a smaller square inside of this, and that'll be where the entrance of the tower is at. But then on the outside of the square, we'll obviously still have the plaza and everything for seating and whatnot. But now I just have to figure out how far in I want the square to be and how big I want the plaza to be. Okay, so we got the square built. I think I'm going to leave this open here. I definitely need to leave it open for the beacon for now, but I think this will be a doorway anyway, so we might not have to close it at all. All right. Alrighty, guys, check it out. We've got our archway here. So this will be the entrance, probably into the lab. Subject to change, maybe, but for now, I think we're gonna keep it. But we're gonna build up this area, and then I want to eventually connect it to these pillars, because I think the whole tower itself will actually go on top of these pillars here. But this will be kind of the base entrance of it. I actually raised it up one block. I thought it was a little low, but I think this looks better for sure. So that's how it's going to be for now. But yeah, I could definitely change in the future. But let's get this all done here, and then let's try and connect it to the pillars surrounding. It looks as though we've got some visitors over here. All I'm trying to do is build this thing, and wow, held at gunpoint. This is that's terrifying. What are you guys doing? Wow, look at this view on the main street we've got here. This is beautiful. The sun setting right directly there. That's awesome. Looks great. I better sleep before the zombies spawn. Okay, so we are out of this quartz, and so I need to get more from the villagers. But yeah, you get the idea. This is kind of what it's going to look like once it'll be finished. Obviously, it'll be totally closed in with this quartz brick, and then we'll have the center here, and this tower then can span up through here, and it'll also like lay kind of on top of this. But this is the plaza area right here, and it wraps all the way around. So yeah, that's what we've got planned for this building, and then we'll eventually finish this out as well. Now, another thing I wanted to work on was getting this iron farm fixed. So what's going wrong here is these villagers can't ever sleep. I need to set up a system to where this zombie can't see them, so they're not scared, and so they can sleep. Because right now, like I could just flip these trapdoors up manually and let them sleep, but I have to come up here at night and do that manually. I don't want to have to do that every single night. So we got to figure out a way to either drop this zombie down, or maybe even just get him in a minecart that pushes him back for a little bit. Hook it up to the daylight sensor or something. So that's what we got to figure out here. Okay, so I think the idea here is I'm just going to bring him out of this room with a minecart, and then he'll just go back into the room once it's daytime. So I think this thing will only run at daytime, but that's okay, because we don't need like all that much iron. Like what we have is plenty for what we need right now, but I do need these guys to eventually sleep because we will run out if we start using it. So. Okay, I've got a little design here. I can't say it's great, but I think it'll work. So basically, these villagers need to sleep. Right now, they're sleeping because the zombie's out here. The daylight sensor just actually hit. That's a good example. So now the zombie's back in. Since it's daytime, it's just morning now. So the zombie's back inside, which means the daylight sensor is activating these repeaters. And I'll actually make this one longer. So every time it activates, it should, yeah, push him back out. Now, the problem is with this is that I have it hooked up to an observer so that it'll observe when the daylight sensor changes. But I don't know if that's the right way to do it. I could just connect it to the daylight sensor, but my thought is that when I connect it to that daylight sensor, that it'll power it only once per day, or it'll keep it powered really. So it'll keep both of them powered. So he'll just bounce back and forth the whole time, all day. And then at night, he'll stay wherever he's at, which I don't think is good. So yeah, I'm kind of stumped right now. I don't exactly know how to fix this. The observer's going to, update it every single time. It's going to keep switching it back and forth. I don't know how many switches there are per day. It seems like it only does it at dawn and dusk, but he's chilling here right now, and he's scaring them, which means the iron golems are spawning, and they're down there. So this design might work. It's not my favorite design I've ever had. Oh, there he goes. Now you see he's stuck because I was in the way. So yeah, it's not my favorite design I've ever had, but it does work. And it will keep the iron golems coming. I just don't know how efficient it's going to be with him bouncing back and forth. So as long as he doesn't get stuck anywhere, then it should be fine. So yeah, but this is the design for now. I think it'll work for now. He'll just bounce back and forth, and if it has any problems, then we'll come in and try and fix it better. But I think right now this is gonna be fine. But I do need to make sure that this is spawn proof, so I'm gonna slab off like all of this stuff here, just to make sure that it's fully spawn proof. So he's gonna actually have to move again here. Hopefully soon he does, but I have to make sure all these blocks the iron golems can't spawn on. So I don't think they can spawn on any of these anyways. I mean, they might be able to spawn on this since it's 3 blocks high, but I feel like the redstone would block that. But I'm gonna try and block it up anyways. Okay, we got that all blocked up now. I think it'll be working. We'll just watch it over the next few days and make sure it continues to go. But other than that, I think it'll be fine. Obviously, we still have a good amount in here. So I'm not too worried about it being like maximum efficiency or anything. I knew it wasn't going to be as soon as I built it, because this isn't even like the best design or anything. I literally made this myself. So I think it looks good though. The building looks great, and we can just watch over the next few days to make sure it keeps going. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode here. I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what else you guys want me to put in this city, because we are looking for ideas. So yeah, we've got all these plots of land to put stuff. I think we're going to put a park right here or something. But yeah, so we've got a lot of ideas, but we need more because the city is going to be massive. So give us ideas in the comments. We will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later.